viewers, welcome back to a brand new video here with Jack's Rail Productions. So welcome back to the channel, hope you're all well and staying safe. Back with another video here on Train Simulator, and I posted on my Twitter and my Instagram last night that I'll be doing weekend videos on Saturday, which will be Train Sim today, and then Sunday you'll be seeing a model railway tour on my 00 gauge model railway layout. So today's video on Train Sim, this is a workshop route called the Heathfield Steam Railway. Now I've added a few things to the branch. So there's this footbridge, which is I've added in this station so I can have two trains at Heathfield, whereas there's normally one. We've got some goods trains down there, and then we've also got a Class 37 on a Pullman set that will be going to Paynton later on in the gala. For the engine wise, I'll just turn the game sound down a little bit for the S15. But we have the magnificent A4 Sinatra Resley, a large Prairie 5192, a Black 5 45305, S15 506. Three of these engines are all in preservation. Unfortunately this one no longer exists, probably been scrapped, but we do have engines like 5199 at West Somerset and some others, I think one or two still preserved, but we like to keep it non-realistic or realistic as possible, depends on what you want to go for. Then down here we've definitely got a preserved locomotive, which is Tor Valley. This is a Grange, just like the Granges of the Riviera line in the 50s, so I chose that. We've got the Duchess in its current livery. So that's just been brought up from Newton-a-Bot, which we'll be heading down to very soon. Then we've got a goods train, which I'll be using later. And then, as I said before, we've got a Class 37, which Isle of Mull, which I think is owned by the Bowness and Canal Railway. I think that's helping out with vintage trains at the moment. That'll be hauling the stock into the station later. So we are due off at 10:15. We'll be making, there's no stops in between here and Newton-a-Bot, but we've got a station here called Newton-a-Bot Marsh. This was created by the creator. We're gonna stop at the station, and the engine waiting in the platform is either going to be the King or the 8F. Either one will come out, go into the passing loop, and then we'll bring the train that we're bringing down now into the station, and then send the 8F or the King on its way into Heathfield. So as you can see, it's 10:15. We will get into the cab. We will pull down the large vacuum ejector. Just make some sound realistic as possible. We'll release the brakes. Doors are shut, and we will get on our way. Enjoy the ride down to Newton-a-Bot. So I just thought you'd enjoy the sounds of a Grange, which if we still, in fact there is a Grange getting built this minute, which is 6880 Betton Grange. I was just about to say if we had one in preservation you'd be able to know what a Grange sounds like, but hopefully in a few years Betton Grange will be on the main line and we'll be hauling passenger trains up and down the line, wherever it is, and you'll be able to hear the sights and sounds of a Grange. Normally, if I was practicing for something, or if I was following rules, I would stick to the speed limits, but as we get down to the only station on the line, which is called Exeter Road, I like to use that as an express station, so I'm doing like 40-50 miles per hour through there, and these coaches that I have on the back, these lot, as you can see they've got sound effects from them. This comes with the Class 40 pack from Steam, and when they're at speed they make realistic sounds, so if you're going at around 40-50 miles per hour then you're going to get those sounds that you want. So let's get to the speed back up. And we'll take a shot from the bridge. Now I think because we're going downhill, I'm just going to let it cruise, and I'll brake every so often because we don't want to make the journey too fast. The length of the route is 4 miles. You don't want to make that about a minute or two in about 4 miles, so you just want to ease off the speed a little bit, but don't go too slow. So once we pass Tynegrace, which is coming up ever so slightly in a minute, that's where we'll put full power on and hopefully get up to about 40-50 miles per hour when we're flying through Exeter Road. I will stay silent then so you can hear the sound effects of the Grange as well as the coaches on the rear, which are Mark 1s. We're just approaching Tynegrace. I think for the length of this video we'll make it to Newton a Bot, then we'll bring the train up from Newton a Bot, and then I'll probably either decide to carry on or end it. So full power will be on now. We'll change the reversers so we can get a little bit more speed, fly down the road, the track to Exeter Road, which is where we are now. We should get around 40, 45, 50. I just wanted you to listen to the sounds of the coaches going through, as well as glistening into the distance. The noise you can hear is from Tornado. So I have recently bought a sound pack from her, which I'll probably do in the future, just because I'm a little busy at the moment, but I'm sure I'll do a sound pack on it. But the noise you can hear is from Tornado. And I'll head down to the track. Where we will be pulling into Newton Abbot Marsh, where I'll decide to either pull the King out or the 8F out. Probably the King, because it's been sitting there for a few hours and I know roughly how I'm going to use that train to be able to bring it into the station, basically. Excuse me. Okay, so we're now arriving into Newton Abbot Marsh, platform 1. This is the line here that will take to Paignton later in the evening on that 10-coach Pullman train. Try and fit the whole train in. Should be able to. It's only 5 coaches plus the engine. Right, we will put the train in deadlock position. Hold that like that. Save the game, because train sim does like to quit unexpectedly. And we'll just head down the line, literally around the corner, to the King class, which is 6023, another reserve loco, as well as the 8F 48151, an A1 Pacific Tornado. Let's get ready to depart with the King. Open the doors just to get passengers on. Put the cylinder cocks on and get some noise. Doors have closed. Whistle. Driver's ready to go. Let's get going. See, was set for Newton Abbot Marsh loop. So I think what we'll do is we'll head into here. We'll head into the station I've just come out with the Grange. Then we'll head on our way to Heathfield, sorry. And that's where we'll do some moving around, and then I'll probably end the video there for today. But I hope you've enjoyed a return to Train Simulator Classic. I'm going to try and make this a thing, you know, because I'm not going to be out now for about a month's wise in terms of like actual steam railway. Thinking of heading to the East Lancs Railway Gala in October, providing everything's okay with stuff. But in terms of weekends, I'm going to try and make Train Simulator and other stuff a regular thing, just to keep the channel going a little bit, even though I'm not going to be out and about as much as I hope to. So we'll break now. We're only hauling 6 coaches, as you can see, so we're well in the loop, and we'll just pull up before we hit the red signal, so we have a green signal to go when we're ready. As I said, save the game so you don't crash or the game quits unexpectedly, and we'll get the signal points and all that ready for 6825. We've got a green, head over into 6825, put the vacuum ejector on. It's now gone to red for some reason. Oh. Point changed. Weird. Anyway, let's get going. Oh, we need to close the doors first. We can't go with open doors, can we? Risk to passenger life. There we go. Make sure we got the signal around here. It's amber, but that's okay because we're going into the side platform. What we can also use is this siding for the stock, in case we don't want to use this train for a while, which I probably might do, just because I like using the main trains on the main platform. But we'll see how we go for now. We're heading to Heathfield now anyway, so we'll sort that out later when I'm not videoing. Start braking or I'm going to hit the buffers. We don't want to hit the buffers, do we? There we go. Well and truly in the platform. And doors aren't opening, don't know why that is, but okay. Turn all that off. That's all good. We'll just get a shot of the ATEF from the cab, and Tornado as well. Right, and we'll save again. No harm in doing it, just a click of a button. And we'll make that like that for now, so that turns to red. And then this is also, this is green, but that's clear for not train, whatever. We'll make that like that, and we'll head into the king. We've got the green light already, the points have changed, that is brilliant. Head back into here, turn the vacuum ejector on. Take the brakes off and we'll depart at 10:35. Really looking forward to tomorrow's video around my model railway. Not done a video before on my model railway, so it'll be a first time tour, and there's lots to show you, so I'm really looking forward to it. But that's for tomorrow. Let's focus on today, and we should be departing now. I think we will depart, save a bit of time. Nothing coming, nothing coming behind. I think we're ready to go. So as I said before, this route is available for download at Steam Workshop. All you need to type in is Heathfield Steam Railway and it should come up. Very easy. If it doesn't, then I'm not sure what's wrong, but it should do. It's on Workshop. There are a few other creations of the route, so modern. I think this is like a little bit like the old version, but there's just been a few tweaks and changes. Head into a passenger view, in first class of course, and all you can hear is the powerful king working up the bank to Exeter Road. I have just been playing a bit of Train Sim World 3, as we're coming up to a few weeks for Train Sim World 4, and we've got the East Coast Main Line Class 800 or Class 801, and also the mega Flying Scotsman, which is going to be a massive addition to the Train Sim World society. So we're now powering through Exeter Road, coming up to Tynegrace again, which used to be a station. It's actually on the Riviera line in the 50s. You do get the Heathfield branch, so you don't have to download it separately. It is on the Heathfield, it is on the Riviera line in the 50s section. Very different, but Tynegrace is a station on that era of the route. We'll now let go of power as we're coming through the hills and banks. Once we get to Heathfield, we'll uncouple the king. That will head onto the goods, and then a train from the shed, preferably 506 S15, will come onto the stock, and that will be their engine for the trip later, and then Tor Valley will be taking the next trip out, preferably around 10:45, 10:50. And then once we get all the engines sorted and back S15 onto the train that we're hauling now, that will be end of the video today. So I hope you've enjoyed a video back on Train Sim Classic. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all the links are in the description below. I also hope you've enjoyed my new channel intro and outro. I did it without announcement. My fellow friend who I go to college with created it for me. It's only one picture of SINISTER Wrestling, but it's got some sound effects and music in the background. It's a first time intro and outro, so I can make better ones hopefully in the future. But that was just a test for now, and I'm going to keep that for some time. In the future I'll probably make some adjustments to it myself, and there'll be a few more pictures on there. But for now it's just going to be what it is now, which I'm really grateful for. So shout out to my friend Tyler, which his channel is called Sinister Dreams, and he does videos on GTA 5, maybe Siege, stuff like that. So he is a gamer. So if you want to check out his channel, I'll leave the link in the description below. So we left here at 10:15, so we've only been coming up to half an hour in Train Sim Classic time. In actual time, we've probably been about an hour. It's around half one, I think, now. Or when you see this video, it'll be a much later time. Yeah, at the moment it's 1:45. But when you probably watch this, it'll be around 3-4. Coming up to a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit now, so we'll apply the brakes, head into the cab so we can pass the engines that are on the side. Got Tornado support coach, and then behind that support coach is Bresley support coach, just to pretend that they've come from the main line, and whenever engines come to galas they always have their support coaches with them wherever they've come from. So just a few more 100 yards into Heathfield, and then that'll be the end of the video today. There's the S15, which will be taking up this train. Apologies for any background noise. I was just getting my dinner from my auntie. Just pulling into Heathfield station now. Yes. Just making sure we're in and we haven't gone past the signal. Well, viewers, hope you enjoyed a video back to Train Sim Classic today. Thanks very much for watching. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, all links on the description below. If you like the content on this channel, please subscribe, comment and share to family and friends. Thanks very much for watching and speak to you soon. Bye for now.